What's up, guys? What's going on? Yanni here, back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a NBA rookies and sophomores tier list. So I don't know. I'm just basing this off potential, how good I think they're going to be, and what their role is going to be in the upcoming season. So if you guys have other opinions, obviously let me know. But this is my tier list, so this is my personal opinion. So with that said, I'll just get right into it. First up, we have Isaac Okoro of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I'm going to put him into B tier for his first season. I think actually his role in the Cavs is going to be pretty substantial just because they don't have a lot of talent other than, Andre Drummond maybe. So he can take a lot of shots. He's a great defender. And if he can improve his three-point shooting a little bit, definitely I could see him going up into A tier. But for now, with his limited outside shooting, I think he's in B tier, and that's where he belongs. So, okay, so next we have Poku. So I'm going to put Poku in C tier just because he's still like a long-term project. He's rail thin, super skinny. Obviously, he has incredible potential. He's like a Porzingis type player. But I think it's going to take him another, couple of seasons to fill out his frame and really be able to compete in high-level games. For now, like he had a good preseason game, but it's going to take him a few years to go up into this higher echelon category. Next, we have Cole Anthony. I'm going to put him right here in C tier as well. I really like Cole, actually. I think he's like a great scorer, kind of like a Lou Williams, that mold of a player. I think he can definitely provide like a spark off the bench for the Magic, but they already have Markelle Fultz and Evan Fournier, so I think they already have like their point guard spot pretty packed. So, but I think C tier is a good spot for him for now. Next, we have Onyeka Okongwu. So, big fan of Big O. I think he's like in the mold of Bam Adebayo in terms of his, rebounding, shot blocking, ability to catch lobs, and so forth. So, I think he's a great player. The only problem is the Hawks already have John Collins and Clint Capella, so I don't know how much time he's going to get in big key moments. But I really like Big O. All right, next we have Killian Hayes. So Killian Hayes, I'm going to put him in B tier as well. I think he's a great player in terms of his potential. He has Derrick Rose on his team, so it's going to be a good mentor for him. But he's still, he's still like young, so he's still not really capable of handling the physicality, I think, of the NBA game. But I think as he develops, definitely I could see him becoming an all-star in the East. So definitely a good young point guard to watch out for. Next up, we have Denny Avdija. So I don't know, I'm pretty biased about this, but I'm going to put him in B for now. I'm going to temper my expectations. He scored like 15 points on 6 of 6 shooting in the preseason game against the Nets. Some people were saying he's like the next Luka Doncic. I don't know. It's kind of too early to make those kind of claims. But definitely if he gets a bigger role in the Wizards, I could see him going up into A tier. But for now, I'm going to put Denny in B tier. Anthony Edwards, I'll put him in C tier for now. I think just because Minnesota has D'Angelo as the primary ball handler, he's going to have a tough time getting into the flow of the offense. I think as the season progresses, maybe he can go into B tier, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I like this pick by Minnesota, but we'll see. Patrick Williams. I'm a big fan of Patrick Williams. I'm putting him in A tier. I think he's actually a great pick by the Bulls. I like his mix of shot creation, just like athleticism, length on the floor. I think he's a great player, great young player. And he fits pretty well with Zach LaVine and Kobe White. That's a good positional pickup for them. Next up, we have James Wiseman. I'm going to put James into S tier. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I think his role this season on the Warriors is going to be very simple. Just, protect the rim, catch lobs, and get rebounds. Like, he doesn't need to score any, he doesn't need to score a huge amount of points to be productive, to be effective. So I think, he's going to do what he does well at a very high level. He's going to have Draymond Green mentoring him, giving him defensive advice. And, his pick and roll of Steph Curry should be pretty lethal this season. So definitely James Wiseman, big fan of him. Bobo, we need an S+ for Bobo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to put Bobo. I have no idea, honestly. I'm going to put Bobo in B tier. I think now that Jeremy Grant is not on the Nuggets anymore, I think he's going to have a larger role. But I'm still kind of concerned about his health and his skinniness overall. But I think if you can get some scoring for the Nuggets, definitely I could see him in B tier. DeAndre Hunter, I'll put him in C tier, just because the Hawks made some pretty good pickups. I think Cam Reddish is going to have a bigger role. I don't see DeAndre Hunter being a high volume scorer at all. He's just going to be a nice guy off the bench maybe. But I'm a big fan of DeAndre Hunter. I can't put him in the A B tier yet. Eric Pascal. I'm going to put Eric Pascal A tier. I'm a big fan of Eric Pascal. I think he's the next Draymond Green, basically. He has that kind of body type, that kind of game. I think he's great, just future piece for the Warriors to hold on to. So I think this season, of Clay out as well, he's going to have a bigger role. So definitely in that A tier for me. Next up, we have Sekou Doumbouya. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but Sekou Doumbouya. I'll put you in C tier. I think he's going to be a decent role player for the Pistons, but I don't see him, alongside Blake Griffin and Christian Wood, all the new pieces they got, all the new big men. I don't see how he's going to have that big an impact so far. So Kendrick Nunn. I love Kendrick Nunn. I'm going to put him in A tier. I think he's a great scorer, great defender for the Heat. I think this season, if they want to go far in the playoffs, they got to play Kendrick Nunn a little more. So definitely Kendrick Nunn. Big fan. Zion Williamson. All right. For me, this is an easy S tier. Zion, I mean, he's a beast. He probably would have won Rookie of the Year last year if he played the whole season. He's super efficient. I think this season, if he stays healthy, he could actually be an all-star in the West, which is saying a lot. But I think his potential is off the roof, whatever they say. Zion, big fan of him. I think Stan Van Gundy, he's going to figure out a way to play him the right way, put him in the right spots to succeed. So Zion is definitely going to improve his game this season. And then another easy S tier for me, Ja Morant. My favorite point guard in the league right now. I think his feel for the game is out of this world. Just insane playmaker. So last year got the Grizzlies almost into the playoffs, but I think this year it's going to be tough. But I think definitely an S tier player. Oh wow, okay, S tier streak, I guess. Tyler Hero, another easy S tier for me. I mean, what more is there to say? He's just I think he had the highest scoring game since Magic or something in the playoffs. Definitely easy S tier for me. I don't know, maybe all-star this year in the East. I don't know, maybe it's a hot take, but Tyler Hero, big fan of this guy. Let's see, Brandon Clark. Let's put Brandon Clark in A tier. I like Brandon Clark. I like that Ja Morant, Brandon Clark duo. I think he has a lot of potential, just the pick and roll. So Brandon Clark, I'm going to put you in A tier. Rui Hachimura, A tier for me as well. Just to me, as a Wizards fan, I think he's the next Kawhi Leonard. His style of play is mid-range game. reminds me so much of Kawhi. So I think Rui, like his athleticism, his like just like calmness when he plays, his poise for his age is insane. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. Ooh, all right, the one we've all been waiting for, Lamelo. I think I'm projecting Lamelo this season to be. I'm gonna put Lamelo in. You know what? A tier. I think since watching him in preseason, I think he's given the Hornets like a new life. Honestly, like the team looks more rejuvenated. They look like excited to play every day. I think Lamelo honestly just changes the whole franchise for them. He may not score like a bunch of points, but his like just presence on the floor is going to make everyone around him better. Everyone on the Hornets, PJ Washington, Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier. I think all those guys are just going to benefit from having like that kind of positivity, that kind of playmaking on the floor every night. So LaMelo for me, A tier, maybe S tier one day. We'll see. RJ Barrett. Okay. RJ Barrett, he's going to be A tier for sure. Maybe S as the season goes on because he's a guy that just like, I don't know, he's not shy about taking a bunch of shots. He's kind of like a left-handed James Harden. Like he's definitely going to be aggressive this season. The Knicks don't really have like any scorers like that really. Like they have Obi Toppin, but I think he's going to be the primary just shot creator for them this whole season. So he's definitely going to average like 20 points. Maybe a good fantasy pickup for any of you guys who play fantasy basketball. I don't know about his shooting percentage. Oops, 1 second. Okay, rounding out this tier list, we have Cam Reddish here. All right, so Cam Reddish, big fan of Cam Reddish. I think to me, he's like the next Paul George. I see him in that kind of mold prototype. I'll put him in B tier for now. But I think as the season progresses, I think if he gets more shots, he can really show his potential. So maybe go up to A tier eventually. I like him more than RJ, to be honest. I think his like natural scoring ability is much higher. I think he just needs to get like a chance to like be the lead guard, maybe the second best player on the team, and then we'll really see what he has in store. And then finally we have Kobe White. Okay, let's see, Kobe White. Easy A tier, maybe S tier. I'll put him in A tier. I'm a big fan of Kobe White. I think he's like a really nice, solid young player. Just doesn't really turn the ball over. Nice scoring ability. Nice in the pick and roll. So nice size at 6'5" at the point guard position for the Bulls. So I have him in A tier for now. Looking over at this list, I think maybe I'd put Anthony Edwards a little higher. Maybe I'd put RJ and S eventually. But I think this is a pretty solid list overall. Would love to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching. All right. Peace.